This sign in Theme Park Tycoon 2 might just come off as your regular sign. You might not notice anything wrong with it or just might not recognize it at first. This sign cannot be duplicated or placed. It's completely gone from the game and has been gone since 2016, but yet here it is. In today's first installment of Unsolved Theme Park Tycoon 2 Mysteries, we're going to be diving into the rarest deprecated item in Theme Park Tycoon 2 that only lasted 2 months. Before we hop into today's video though, 85% of you guys that watch my content aren't actually subscribed. If you anyone like Theme Park Tycoon 2, you should definitely be subscribed. We do gameplay videos, build battles, showcases, and videos just like this one. It's always free and you can undo it in the future. Oh, and also I have a fairly big announcement. I've had a Roblox group for a while now, but we're actually making merch on it. So if any of you guys want to buy some Malboomer Roblox merchandise, you can do so at the link down below. And one more thing, can we get this video to 69 likes? Let's do it. Anyway, now on to with today's video. So, the last time you could place this sign was in October of 2016. Now that is more than 4 years ago at this point. You can still edit it, but it is literally impossible to duplicate or place it. There are only a few other deprecated items in the game, but they became deprecated in 2018. This didn't even last 3 months and it was out of the game. So why did this get replaced? I remember being in the Theme Park Tycoon 2 community at the time, and this was a fairly hated update. I remember people liking the old signs rather than the new signs. Why, you might be asking? For one, we didn't actually have disabled collisions back then, so signs would basically take up a whole block worth of building, before when it would just be one wall. Another reason why this was fairly hated was because the signs were fairly odd shaped and they didn't really fit with anything. If you wanted to add some decorations around it, it wouldn't really touch the signs as it was built inwards of the square. So before disabled collisions, you couldn't really do any fine tuning or anything to the sign. You were basically just stuck and had to leave it with that. Before, at least you had a little bit more options with it since it was based on a wall. Also, there were 2 variants of this wall. There was a brick variant and also a wooden variant. I'm pretty sure there was a wooden variant. Don't count me 100% sure on that. But the reason why this video was an unsolved mystery is that there's no real reason to why Dennis removed this. Like, this was 2 years before disabled collisions was even added into the game. The most weird thing about this is the fact that it even has fonts to begin with. And it even has the new fonts that were just added to the game. Like, for one, fonts should even be on this to begin with. The same update that deprecated this sign was the same update that fonts were introduced to the game. It's just so weird how a sign from 2016 is still being maintained in the game. Anyway, we're gonna hop into the park I made all the way back in 2016. My very first park, actually. If you guys want to see me do a video on this, make sure you drop a like down below and write me a comment, because I might actually do it. Hey guys, so welcome back. We are at my first ever theme park in Theme Park Tycoon 2. I made this theme park in August of 2016. That is more than 4 years ago. It's approaching 5 now. Absolutely crazy to think that's how long Theme Park Tycoon 2 has been here. But anyway, we're here for some more important stuff. If you guys want to actually see me do a video on this alone, make sure you write a comment down below, as I read all my comments basically. Okay, so first, here we are at one of my coolest coasters, I think. It's called Alpengeist. It's a little ski slope. I took inspiration from both Alpengeist in real life and a little bit of Blizzard Beach. Here we are at our first item that is no longer in the game, but it's still here. So, these got removed in 2018, as you can see. They're basically the same as the poles, but I'm not actually sure why they got removed. Like, it's actually really weird because they're basically the same. Right? I don't know, that's really odd. I actually don't know why these were removed. He never actually gave a reason for it in the update log. Very odd, very odd. But these are removed in 2018. They're no longer in the game. You can't place them. And here we are at our second most rare deprecated item. These are the same as the Roman pillars, right? So, you know, you got your average Roman pillar, right? Just like that, right? I don't know what the difference is, but these were actually removed. Let's actually look through these. So, this was also removed from the game. This was actually removed before these signs, but no actual difference in the sign at all. Yeah, you could color them, you could do whatever you want with these, but they're no longer in the game, and I'm actually fairly curious as to why that is. Like, you can't see deprecated item, can't clone that, but it's still in the game. So, to be fair, I'm not lying when it comes to the title, or you can still technically place all of these, right? Because these are still in the game, but here we are at our first, though. This you can't. This is completely gone from the game. You cannot find it anywhere. It's one of 3 rare deprecated items in Theme Park Tycoon 2. If I were to delete one of these, they'd be completely gone, and there would be no chance of me getting it back. That's how rare this is. So, the weird thing about this is it's actually still being updated. The fonts that were just added in the most recent update, they work on this. Very odd. I mean, I'm just gonna guess that the same text system was just integrated over and he didn't actually update it. But, like, still, the fact that sign from the game that only lasted 2 months is still here is pretty shocking, and it's kind of interesting. Anyway, though, we're gonna go walk over here so I can demonstrate these signs to you a little bit better. So here we are at an actual sign like this, right? So let me just grab one of these signs, right? And just give you a little bit of a demonstration. They were basically the same signs, right? Like in like actual looks, right? Like there isn't much of a difference, right? So the reason why that people really dislike this update, and I don't blame them, was because of this, right? So let me turn off disable collisions for all of y'all, just so you can get an idea. So if I were to go ahead, actually, let's just do a prop, right? Place this right here, right? Completely fine, no actual issue. Then, if I place it right here, right? It removed the sign. So, that was the issue with it. You couldn't actually place anything in front of it, and it made it so that you'd have to use more parts, you have to use more signs. It wasn't a very liked update. Then again, there's a lot of mysteries when it comes to randomly removed items in Theme Park Tycoon 2. Also, fun little fact, I don't know if you guys know this, but playing Theme Park Tycoon 2, you actually are a little bit levitated off the ground. But yeah, fairly odd. I'm kind of curious why he removed this, and that's why it remains as an unsolved mystery, along with these. Like, why did these get removed? If you guys want to see more videos just like this one, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.